Hi, I'm Aaron, the owner of Brisbane Yamaha, and I've got something very exciting. I've been working on this for years. Brisbane Yamaha is now the exclusive Evolution dealer in Queensland. Now, Evolution, it's a big name because they are built like no other boat. Let's have a look at them. They're built by fishermen. Melinda and Paul Junger. And Paul is a shipwright, qualified shipwright. He's worked in a lot of places. And what have we done? Let's have a look at this Evolution. From the start, they are hand laid. So what's the difference? Other boats use a chopper gun. What they can do is an uneven coating so you can get soft spots. They don't use a chopper gun. Everything is hand laid. Foam-filled stringers. They're built solid, built to last. One of the other things that sets this apart from all other fiberglass boats that I know of, Paul and Melinda, they leave the hull, the hand-laid hull, in the mould, and fuel tanks, stringers, and the floor get put into the hull while it's still in the mould. What's that do? It just means better rigidity, better strength, the weight's all there, and you get certainty. It takes a lot longer, it's way harder to manufacture a boat like that, but it's just those things that make these Evolutions the best you can get. Now, have a look at the front here. This is a 6 metre, but it's a 6.5. Now, Evolution is famous right around Australia with hardcore fishermen. Now, because they're built for fishermen. We're looking at that hull, it is solid. There is an enormous amount of R&D gone into this for the ride, and there's a reason why it's famous for their ride. Big chines, they are very stable at rest. Planing plank at the rear, so it gets up on the plane, and they don't broach, they don't carry around, they don't chine walk. They're just an awesome, high quality, the highest quality fiberglass boat you can buy, and that's why they have a reputation. Now, this 6 metre is going to have a 250. 6 metre with a 250 on it, because they're a big, serious boat. And what we're going to do is, we're not going to talk a huge amount about the boat today. It only just came in the yard, and a lot of people have never seen an Evolution in real life. They've only ever seen it on the water, flying past them. You know, if you're Haynes's, Cruise Crafts, Eden Craft, this is the sort of boat you're looking for. And we're stocking them. We'll have 3 in the yard for people to look at and come and demo. And I'm going to put a 250 on this, and we're going to go out in the water, and we're going to, on a rough day, and we're going to beat the bejesus out of you and show you why you need an Evolution. You know, it's not just side doors and great fishing layouts and lots of storage and little things. Like a 6 metre boat, self-draining decks that come out through the side, lots of scuppers leak. But it's the quality, the cleaning, the practicality, things like little cleats, things like they're easy to wash. Inside we don't put carpet because you're going to fill this thing with blood. You know, big dashes so you can have massive sounders, rails where you need them. So, next time you see this boat, it'll have a 250, it'll all be fitted out, and we'll be out in the bay and out in the ocean, and I'll show you why Evolution is at the top of the tree for fiberglass boats in Australia. Stay tuned, see you on the water.
Here at Evolution Boats, safety is our #1 priority. So when it comes to hull strength, structure and design, we only use the best materials and systems to build you the safest boat we possibly can. We use a system of hand-laid thermoset fibre reinforced composite. Basically, this system allows us to produce an incredibly consistent hull thickness from the bow to the transom. The first step in the boat building process is choosing the colour of your boat. The fiberglass is hand-laid the entire length of the mould in a process that maximises the strength to weight ratio. The final result is a hull that is stronger than aluminium. At Evolution Boats, we've decided that hand-laid construction of our boats provides stronger, more consistent and reliable finish. Hand laminating involves the use of sheets of fiberglass matting and cloth of uniform weight and thickness combined with expertly chosen resins. These resins are applied to the gel coat surface with lamb's wool rollers or brushes to ensure that the area for fiberglassing has been moistened. This process is called wetting out. The matting is then positioned onto the resin. Once this is completed, air that may have accumulated under the mat is rolled out using thin aluminium rollers. This ensures the strongest laminate for your boat. The process is repeated until the exact strength to weight ratio is achieved. We use two types of fiberglass matting. The first is a chop strand mat, which comes in different weights and combined to provide an optimal strength to weight ratio. The second is a biaxial fabric, which adds to tensile strength. The stringers, which form the chassis of the hull, are also made of fiberglass. They're built as a single piece and are triangular in shape for maximum support and strength. If you picture the roof trusses in your home, the stringers have the same effect. Traditionally, stringers have been constructed using timber. While this is a cheaper alternative, it can't match the long-term integrity of fiberglass. Wooden stringers and floors are acceptable if sealed correctly. The problem is over time, seat poles, pedestal boxes, floor hatches and batteries will come loose. And if not properly maintained, moisture will penetrate the floor structure and stringers. To protect your investment, we build our boats with longevity in mind. The hull and stringers are then filled with closed-cell polyurethane GP2 foam to survey standards. The forces generated by the engine and movement through the water are distributed evenly over the hull to reduce vibration and produces a more comfortable and reassuring ride. Next, the floor liner is lowered in and chemically bonded. All Evolution boats feature a unique, non-slip fiberglass floor. As with the stringers, no timber is used in this process. After the hull and deck are removed from the mould, they are chemically bonded together. The gunnel is then attached and internally glassed for an extra strength and seamless join. Power to all electronics is provided via an integrated marine wiring harness, which was designed and is produced at Evolution Boats using Survey marine grade wire. The same quality and attention to detail goes into every boat in the Evolution range, so that you have that peace of mind from the very first time you head out on the water.